Executive summary. In this report, we will cover the recently announced commercial collaboration between AstraZeneca AZ and Aptar Digital Health, which aims to co-develop and commercialize an AI-powered retinal screening platform to help detect chronic kidney disease, CKD, and other cardio-renal-metabolic (CRM) conditions at earlier stages. Leveraging AZ's proprietary, externally validated machine learning models that analyze fundus retinal images to flag early-stage renal dysfunction. The collaboration will look to embed this tool within routine ophthalmology exams to unlock a novel access point for CKD screening, ultimately improving diagnostic rates while also supporting AZ's therapeutic portfolio, including Farxiga, dapagliflozin, and its pipeline products. Let's dive into our framework for understanding this deal. We'll start with the product's value proposition, then discuss the market landscape and positioning, the competitive analysis, market access and commercial strategy, and finally, the opportunity size and economic impact. Product value proposition. The flagship product is an AI-driven retinal imaging platform that uses existing fundus photographs routinely collected during eye exams to identify individuals at risk for chronic disease. It seamlessly integrates into existing ophthalmology workflows, requiring no change in patient behavior or additional capital equipment investment by clinics. The tool is designed to identify patients who can then be triaged for earlier intervention, which is particularly crucial for therapies such as Farxiga, as studies have demonstrated that starting these medications earlier in the course of CKD can slow the progression of kidney disease and improve patient outcomes. The market landscape and positioning. Current CKD screening primarily relies on lab-based testing, such as estimates of glomerular filtration rate (eGFR) and urine albumin to creatinine ratio (ACR), which are often ordered late or only in high-risk populations. This approach leaves a large underserved market of individuals with early-stage CKD who are not diagnosed. Our platform addresses this gap by offering an opportunistic, easy-to-implement point-of-care solution for non-invasive CKD screening. Over 100 million comprehensive eye exams are conducted annually worldwide, providing a high-volume, low-barrier setting for capturing retinal images and assessing non-renal biomarkers. In addition, as the prevalence of diabetes and cardiovascular disease continues to rise, there is growing interest in leveraging the retina as a window into systemic health, further supporting the widespread adoption of retinal imaging in primary and specialty care settings. See niche competitor analysis. We see two primary companies in the space, 𝗥𝗚𝗚𝗡 Inc. and A Health. Both companies use artificial intelligence and machine learning to analyze retinal images to detect various eye diseases. However, their approaches to kidney disease detection differ. 𝗥𝗚𝗚𝗡, the first company, focuses on using its AI system called 𝗕𝗏 to detect diabetic retinopathy. While they have received FDA clearance for this indication, it's unclear if they have explored or validated any biomarkers specific to CKD. According to the company website, they are exploring the use of their platform for chronic disease monitoring, including hypertension and renal disease. However, the strength of their claims and the robustness of their validation data remain unclear. Key strengths of 𝗥𝗚𝗚𝗡 include an FDA-cleared platform, commercial traction in U.S. clinics, and an autonomous AI architecture that can generate predictions without requiring additional human review. However, there are also some potential challenges and risks associated with 𝗥𝗚𝗚𝗡, specifically that the application to CKD has not yet been validated or FDA cleared, and that the company does not appear to have any deep pharma partnerships or therapeutic integration. The second company is 𝗥𝗚𝗚𝗡 Health, which has developed a retinal screening AI for diabetic retinopathy as well as cardiovascular risk stratification based on retinal images. While it has not disclosed specific details about its models for renal disease detection, they are stated that they are developing models for detecting systemic diseases including renal decline from fundus images. A recently received CE mark for its flagship product in late 2022, and has reported promising results in the detection of multiple conditions using retinal images. However, the company has limited clinical deployment and payer traction, and its product is still in the pre-commercial phase for CKD detection. Key strengths of A include recent CE mark for its flagship product and promising results in multi-condition detection. However, the technology is not yet commercially validated for CKD, and the company has not yet secured significant commercial partnerships or reimbursement for its screening tool. D. Market access and commercial strategy. The access and commercial strategy will focus on two primary aspects. First, the team will target therapeutic access by embedding screening into chronic care programs led by nephrologists, endocrinologists, and PCPs. They will also use CKD detection as an on-ramp for initiating Farxiga in early-stage CKD patients. Second, they will engage with payers and ACOs to offer screening as part of risk-adjusted care models, supported by real-world outcomes data demonstrating the test's ability to reduce hospitalization rates and improve quality metrics. To demonstrate a positive return on investment ROI, the team will highlight the test's ability to identify patients at risk of ESRD, thereby reducing costs associated with dialysis and kidney transplantation. Furthermore, they will emphasize the test's capability to identify patients with early signs of CKD who can benefit from therapeutic interventions like Farxiga, ultimately slowing disease progression and decreasing hospitalization rates. From a payer and value-based perspective, the team will leverage Aptar's existing infrastructure to support seamless distribution, maintenance, and training across clinical sites. For global scale via pharma partners, the team will offer screening as a service to AZ-aligned pharma networks focused on CRM therapeutic areas. Given the high burden of CKD in emerging markets and the limited access to nephrologists in these regions, this approach has the potential to significantly expand the reach of the screening program and improve early diagnosis and treatment of CKD in underserved populations. Economic value and impact 3-year outlook over a projected 3-year period. The AstraZeneca Aptar AI screening platform is expected to deliver measurable economic value and strategic lift, both from diagnostic and therapeutic angles. In year 1, the platform is expected to reach approximately 100,000 screened patients, primarily through pilot ophthalmology programs. At an estimated 15% positive detection rate, 15,000 early-stage CKD cases would be flagged. With a conversion rate of approximately 33% to AZ therapeutic intervention, for example, Farxiga, approximately 5,000 patients would initiate therapy. Incremental revenue from new prescriptions is estimated at $10 million. In year 2, expansion into broader provider networks and international markets enables screening of approximately 500,000 individuals. With consistent detection and conversion rates, approximately 75,000 CKD cases would be flagged and approximately 25,000 initiate therapy. Projected revenue impact reaches $50 million. In year 3, the platform achieves commercial maturity, integrated across major EMR platforms and diagnostic vendors, enabling screening of approximately 1.5 million individuals. With approximately 225,000 CKD diagnoses and 75,000 new treatment initiations, economic value from therapy exceeds $150 million. The diagnostic platform itself generates an additional $20 million via a software-as-a-service or pay-per-use model. Strategic implications. The deal positions AZ at the frontier of AI-enabled, therapeutic-driven diagnostics and CRM care, enhancing the lifecycle value of existing products and supporting launch readiness for future therapies targeting early-stage CKD. It expands AZ's global public health footprint by making non-invasive, equitable CKD screening accessible in resource-limited settings. And it builds a proprietary ecosystem linking diagnosis, remote monitoring, and therapeutic intervention, a key competitive advantage in value-based care environments. In conclusion, this deal marks a strategic step for AZ, leveraging AI to address the unmet need for earlier, more accessible CKD screening. The collaboration combines AZ's leading science with Aptar's digital expertise, promising to transform kidney disease detection and management. As the diagnostic and therapeutic landscapes evolve, this alliance is poised to deliver not only valuable health insights, but also tangible health system and economic impact.